And the House has voted to renew a controversial surveillance program that was initially enacted in the wake of 9/11. The Foreign Intelligence Surveillance Act, or FISA, allows the government to eavesdrop and spy on foreigners outside of the country without a warrant. The CIA wants to use it to fight against drug cartels and their suppliers, as the massive flow of fentanyl into the country kills tens of thousands of Americans every year. Let's get to Jorge Ventura live for us with that report tonight. Jorge.
Well, Natasha, the Section 702 of FISA was set to expire on April 19th. Now the House back in Washington, D.C. will reconsider the passage of this bill after Republican Congresswoman Anna Paulina Luna objected to it. Now, the intelligence community says that this FISA renewal is needed to collect information about foreigners abroad with suspected links to terror without a warrant. Congresswoman Luna telling NewsNation that these surveillance powers have been abused in the past, including spying on American citizens.
I really don't care to hear their fear campaign. I think that what they're doing is wrong, and I think that you can absolutely have strong and a strong intelligence community. You can have strong laws that would prevent harm from happening to the American people, but it doesn't have to violate your civil liberties.
86 Republicans voted in favor of reforming Section 702. One of those is Congressman Dan Crenshaw of Texas, who makes the case that by expanding these spying powers, the intelligence community could collect information on Mexican cartels trafficking fentanyl into the United States, which is now the leading cause of death for Americans aged 18 to 45 years old. The CIA has been lobbying lawmakers for months to get FISA approved to target cartels and fentanyl suppliers in China.
It's not about all drug traffickers. It does not swoop in a bunch of Americans. It is about international drug traffickers trafficking illicit synthetics that are killing people.
In 2023, 70% of the CIA's illicit synthetic drug disruption stemmed from FISA, but here is what is concerning. Last year, a report from Foreign Intelligence Surveillance Corps found that the FBI misused the spying tool nearly 300,000 times between 2020 and 2021.
It's obviously concerning. You have our Fourth Amendments that are being infringed upon, and you had really Democrats and Republicans who are privacy and constitution hawks that were saying, hey, look, this needs to be reformed. There needs to be a warrant amendment added to this.
Thank you for watching. Go to newsnationnow.com to find News Nation on your television provider. And don't forget to click the red subscribe button below to get more of News Nation's fact-driven, unbiased coverage.